Merhaba YouTube, ALSENYAZ Oyun kanalına hoş geldiniz. Ben İsa. Age Inquisition serisine kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. İyi seyirler, başlayalım.
Something on?
Yapmam tamam, doğru ters hareketleri var ama şimdilik erken. İleride daha da böyle göze batacak hareketler burada yol verirsiniz.
Tell me about yourself.
What about me?
You're skilled. Who taught you how to use a bow?
No one.
That seems unlikely.
What? I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes sense. It's not like that for you.
Usually it takes considerable discipline, hence my question.
Hence? Look, I work at it. Practice a little. Not like Cullen and his pets. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Is it an elf thing?
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it. Right. Maybe I just make it look easy in shite company. Fact still is, no teacher. Where would I find one in alleyways anyway?
You're not like most of the elves I've met.
Thanks, right? Or was that an insult? Suppose I could go barefoot and whine more. Like that's soulless, right? Never be as good as we were. Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
I think there's more to it than that. A few thousand years more.
Hey, someone wants to be angry about old debts, be angry. Be a terror that never lets an enemy forget. But if you're digging it up so you can wear it, that's just weird. I mean, the Dalish don't really know. They have stories, but that's all they are. It's all fancy dress, not history.
We'll talk later.
If you say so.
Değişik biri.
Our heroes roam the winding road, defiant of the vile. Uncertain falls for home and cause when
It's good to spend time with you.
How'd you like to get out of here? Maybe do something fun.
I don't know. I've never tried.
Come on.
İlginç, bakalım ne olacak.
Inquisitor, you honor us with your presence. Will you be dining alone, your worship, or will others be arriving later?
I may have a friend joining me.
Very good, your worship. Right this way, please. Please enjoy your meal this evening, your worship.
You can tell her. She'll laugh and then do it because she loves you. She wants to make you happy.
You saw something in him that needed a word of encouragement.
He wants his wife to tie his hands to the bedposts, little silk ribbons. He worries she'll hate him. She only said it because she was jealous of your shoes. Remember his hand on your waist as the music swelled. So many little hurts, even here, away from blood and battle. I wouldn't have heard them before. Now I can, thanks to you.
It was my pleasure.
Remember old Maurice, too proud to forgive, gnarled hands clutching the back of an empty chair. Find another path.
Onlar tabii unutuyor onun öyle konuştuğunu. Bir görmüyorlar.
There was someone before. He was my friend, but he didn't know what I was. When he found out, he changed. I lost him. You found out, but you didn't change. Didn't make me change. You let me be this, be more. Thank you for helping me find this again, for believing in me. You don't know what it means.
I have an inkling. And you're welcome.
You don't need to. It used to help, but it doesn't anymore. Let it go. You were scared, trying to show them you were strong. Find him. Tell him you're sorry. The woman in the red dress thinks you would look good naked. She wants someone to compliment her hat. They will never know, but I know, thanks to you.
Bunu da konuştuk. Evet, kaldığımız yerden devam. Bir son kolla konuştuk. Neyse, buradan devam edelim. Tamam, hikayeden devam edince ne olacak? Yani yapacağız. Tedavi olabilecek mi? Burada kimseyle konuşmuyoruz. Onu şu taraftan. Tam tersi.
Sister Leliana is not going. She says you have to go. She fears Josephine's feelings will be hurt if you both decline to attend the interlude this week.
Oh, for Andraste's sake, enough with this interlude business. It's a tea party, which I simply do not have time for.
Yes? Is there anything I should know?
Many of our recruits viewed the Grey Wardens as heroes. To see how far they've fallen, it's disheartening.
What do you think of the people you work with?
Who do you mean?
Are you satisfied with the Inquisition's forces?
Our soldiers handled themselves well during the siege on Adamant. They reacted quickly to changes on the battlefield. More importantly, they relied on each other. Trust in your fellow soldiers is not something that can betray.
I should let you get back to work.
Here to help, Inquisitor.
The Spy Master has confirmed it. Blackwall is gone.
Nereye gitti lan?
Go on. Leliana knows where he is, doesn't she? She knows everything.
She doesn't know everything, yet. Sister Leliana had us search the Warden's quarters. Not much to find, except this. It was missing from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
Muamelenin idamına katılın. Ne idamı lan? Gri muhafızı idam mı ediyorlar?
There must be something here.
bir arkadaşa ilham kaynağısınız. Bana doğru yanlıştan bilimi, bilgeliğini ve daha da önemlisi ilkin destekleyici saatini verdin. Size hizmet etmek için olmak.
Make her a lady. Corypheus is taking the lot of them apart.
Maksimum sağlık. Bakarız. Mırsak ya. Havaya yer kaplıyor.
The Inquisition is on its tail.
If you say so.
That thing is a coward.
They're supposed to be our best. That's what they always said.
That's what the notes say.
No one to watch over, your worship. We either have many friends, or you've made short work of enemies.
Were you there? Did you see what they did?
There you are. I've been looking all over for you. You're just in time. We almost had to start without you.
What exactly were you starting without me now?
Look who's showing up, everybody. Deal him in, would you, Ruffles?
I do hope I recall the rules. It's been ages since I've played a game of Wicked Grace.
Grab a seat. We're ready to start.
Are we playing cards or what?
Are 3 drakes better than a pair of swords? Ugh, I can never remember.
Seeker, remember how I said, don't show anyone your hand? That rule includes announcing it to the table.
There's a crown on his head, but a sword too. His head didn't want either.
Don't talk to the face cards, kid.
You seem to have enough people. I have 1,000 things to do.
Oh, man up and play, Cullen. The girls are watching.
Curly, if any man in history ever needed a hobby, it's you.
Dealer starts. Oh, I believe I'll start at... Oh, 3 coppers. Do you think that's too daring? Maybe I'll make it 1. No. Boldness. 3 it is.
Seriously, who starts at 3 coppers? Silver or go home?
All right by me. I'm in. Well, are you in?
Of course. Deal me in, Josephine.
Oh, wonderful. I'm glad you're joining us.
Ante up, Inquisitor.
The poor recruit ran out into the dining hall in nothing but his knickers. And this profound silence fell over the hall as 70 mages and 30 Templars all turned to stare at once. Then, a slow round of applause began and spread until every soul was on their feet. A standing ovation.
What did he do?
Saluted, turned on his heel, and marched out like he was in full armor.
He did not.
That's how you know it's true. I could never put that in a book. Too unlikely.
I've got one for you. Firstly, my aunt is known across the Free Marches for her love of Antivan opera. So, of course, when a performance of The Murder of Queen Madrigal opened, she made us all attend. My aunt refused to speak to me for 3 months.
Not bad. You don't mind if I steal that one, do you?
I like the part with the rabbit. There should be more rabbits in stories.
That was scandalous. It would ruin the Inquisition if anyone found out. Tell it again. And the dealer takes everything. I win again.
Deal again. I've figured out your tells, Lady Ambassador.
Commander, everyone knows a lady has no tells.
Then let's see if your good fortune lasts one more hand.
I'm not losing any more coins to Josephine, but I have got to see this.
Kıyafetler gitmiş.
I tried to warn you, Curly.
Never bet against an Antivan, Commander.
I'm leaving. I don't want to witness our commander's walk of shame back to the barracks.
It comes off. I didn't know it came off.
I'm glad you decided to join us tonight. It's too easy to mistake you for the Inquisitor.
I enjoyed this.
See? That's what I mean. It's easy to forget you're not just an icon or symbol. Like those statues of Andraste holding bowls of fire. At least it is for me. You up for another game when this is all over, Inquisitor?
I wouldn't miss it.
Good. It'll take me a while to talk Cullen into it. Maybe I'll work the revenge angle.
Who's that? Did I win?
Onun işi olan orada. Bu arada bağlantı sorunu olduğunda genelde bazen kayıp atlayabiliyor arkadaşlar. Bilmeyen varsa bilmeyen vardı diye söyleyeyim dedim. Bilginiz olsun, eğer kayıt patlarsa benimle alakası yok. İnternette bu aralar bir sıkıntı var. Kendi kendine durduk yere gidiyor. Benim yapabileceğim bir şey yok. Yani öyle.
Inquisitor?
Can you tell me how our people are doing?
What would you like to know?
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
You have done much for the refugees in the hinterlands. Many who would have starved or frozen owe you their lives. With the rift near Crestwood sealed, the villagers have begun rebuilding their homes and lives. The people in the hills of Emprise de Lyon are safe again, thanks to you. They may even plant crops this season. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and Ferelden.
How are our forces at Skyhold doing?
We have many injured. The siege of Adamant was brutal for all involved. Even so, more flock to your banner. They have heard that the Inquisition defeated the legendary Grey Wardens. Your soldiers have been blooded, Inquisitor. They are veterans now, An army in more than just name.
Farewell, revered mother.
Farewell.
İşlemimizi de yapalım. Gel bahçe neymiş? Saygı ve düşünme, fayda ve rahatlık. Bahçeyi bir ilahaya yükseltir. Arayan herkese umut verir. Ondakilerden altın ya da dahil olmak üzere esinlenenlerden potansiyel bir kaynak kazanıcı getiren işletmeler yükseltme. Alanı basit kişilik ve tarıma ayırarak bahçeyi yükseltir. Daha fazla bitki. Daha iyi ya. Yarın falan var.
I am at your service.
What is your evaluation of our supplies?
We are groaning with resources, a reflection of your competence and inspiration.
As you were.
Of course, Inquisitor.
I imagine your forces will be heading into the Arbor Wilds very soon, Inquisitor. Trust me when I say that wherever the Alluvian is hidden, it is worth any effort to prevent Corypheus from acquiring it.
You seem to know a great deal about elven law.
The Dalish are not the only ones interested in the distant past, Inquisitor. Indeed, my skills allow me access to places the Dalish dare not even dream of. The ancient elves hold secrets they have not yet given up. Secrets about the foundation of Thedas itself. Thus, they are my focus. Corypheus clearly feels the same.
I'd like to know more about you.
If you have questions, then ask.
I'll leave you to the garden.
As you like.
How can I help? We'll talk later. Goodbye.
Böyle gitmeyeceğim.
I trust everything is well with the mages.
We are mostly relieved. An alliance with the Inquisition offers security, although who knows for how long.
I'll leave you to it.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
I am able to pursue my duties with optimal efficiency, thanks to Skyhold's present state.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Inquisitor, may I have a word? I notice you've paid Lady Montelier quite a number of compliments.
Yes, I enjoy her company very much.
An entanglement with our ambassador seems most unwise. I asked Josephine to join the Inquisition because we needed a diplomat, not so she could be toyed with.
Oynadığımı mı düşünüyorsun?
I enjoy being with Josephine. I'm not trying to break her heart.
Then I would be more cautious. Josephine's no stranger to courtly intrigue. But love? There she's an innocent. She has no idea you are truly attracted to her. If indeed you are.
Yes, I'm very attracted to Josephine.
Is that so? Whatever is between you, I ask that you treat her with kindness. For her sake, as well as yours.
Ufak öyle nazikten tehdit ediyor yani. Ona bir zarar verirsen, duygularını getirirsen seni öldürürüm, böyle aklını alırım diyor.
Whatever happens, I'm glad to see Josephine has a concerned friend here.
I have so few true friends these days. Those that are left I deeply cherish. I will not trouble you any further, but I do watch over my friends. Good day, your worship.
What can I do for you, my dear? Is it too much to hope that you've brought me the heart of the snowy wyvern?
If you want the wyvern's heart, you'll tell me what you're using it for.
I can do better, darling. Give me the heart, and I'll show you what it's for. Will that suffice?
All right. One heart as requested.
How kind of you. Please accept this as your payment. I must begin work immediately. You have been a dear friend, and I would like you to come with me.
Bakalım bu kalbi ne yapacak?
This should only take a moment, Inquisitor.
Kimmiş?
I'm here, my darling.
Sevgilisi mi? Onun sevgilisi miymiş?
Yes, darling.
It's going to be all right, my love.
Öldü mü?
My darling? Bastian?
Vivienne, I'm sorry.
There's nothing here now.
Peki bir umudu vardı o kurtarır diye. O da kurtarır artık ne varsa. Şimdi başka konuşulacak kimse var mı? Ben sadece Josephine var.
Your worship.
Well, Liliana just gave me quite the speech.
What about?
About us.
Oh, she is impossible. Might we discuss this somewhere more private? Liliana said I was an innocent in love?
More or less.
Of all the... I'm quite capable of understanding our association. I've never thought your intentions were overly romantic, Inquisitor. I assure you.
Would my attentions be unwelcome if they were romantic?
What? Oh, no. That is... We've only just... I didn't wish to presume you harbored any tender feelings for me.
I won't deny a certain captivation, Josephine.
But we haven't even known each other a few short months. How can you declare this liking for me after such a brief time together?
You've intelligence, elegance, and I always delight in your company. It seems most natural to want to be close to you.
I would not object to a closer relationship between us, my lord. If that sounds agreeable to you.
Nothing would make me happier.
Yeah. Vurdu, gol oldu. Ver. İstediğimize ulaştık sonunda. Aynen. Şimdi bu ana göreve başlamadan önce ben bir şey yapacaktım, onu unutmayayım. Yanıma kimleri alacaktım? Var, yanmayacağız. Galiba asacaklar. Ben silahımı çıkarmayacağım. Şimdi sadece silahlar. Bir dahaki seferde bunları ayarlarız. Neymiş bu, orta mı? Orta zırh. Tamam, doğru zırh geliyor.
Harm their own. Inquisitor, a title hard to rhyme. A challenge for another day, I think. Forgive me my distractions, Eminence. I'm overwhelmed by you and what you've done. My name is Meriden, a humble bard.
What do you bring to the Inquisition?
A simple thing that you know well. The power of a muse to rally hearts and minds. Inquisitor, I want to spread the word of what you've done. A small but vital role. Perhaps I'll also make a coin or two.
Are you a bard like those of Orlais?
Oh, heavens no. I'm a minstrel first. My weapon is a cutting tongue, not blades. I hope my skills will help in some small way, if only I can give your deeds their due.
Carry on then.
Oh, I will do my best, Inquisitor.
Of course.
I'm off to round again tomorrow.
Well,
Made it.
let me know if you find one.
Dedim kim o?
Oh, something like that.
Tamam.
There is an issue that you should address. I think it's worth your time, Inquisitor.
Just very much.
We're at the center of everything. If this is good, could be better.
So I'm thinking... Inquisition?
birlik daha yüksek oluyordu diye hatırlıyorum.
Almost gotcha.
Diğerlerinden daha iyi oldu. Tamam, 400 birlikte bir atalım. Sonraki ürünleri çıkarayım. Tamam, bu şeyler ürün yapmamışım. İlginç. Kılıç ateş rünü. Tamam, dursun olsun. Asla, evet. Bilgilik asla. Neymiş bu? Ruh rünü, ruh hasar. Temizleme ürünü. Ölüsüz. Yüzüne su temizleme ürünü. Boz. Ejderha, usta ejderha öldürme ürünü. Ya bak, bu hasar da arttırıyormuş. Orada ateş takacağım. Bir dahakine de zırh ayarlarım. Miğferi ayarlayamıyorum. Zırh bakarız. Denizin ötesinde olanların maskesini kaldır. Nevarran sınırındaki 3 karakol hiçbir mücadele belirtisi olmadan terk edilmiş ve hiçbir şey tahrip edilmemiş veya alınmamış olarak bulundu. Ancak her kampta şu mesaj: Engizisyonunuza büyük saygı duyuyoruz. Teadas'ın şu anki sorunları büyüktür, ancak onlarla tanışacak ve onları fethedecek güce sahipsiniz. Daha fazlası gelecek, güne hazırlanıyorsunuz ve nöbet tutuyoruz. Adamlarını aramayın. Onların yasını tutma, daha yüksek bir davaya kendini özgür iradeleriyle kendilerini verdiler. Denizdeki güçler adına infazcılar. Casus kurtar. Lord Bellion'dan Lady Deven'e bir mektup. İngilizce'nin biraz cesareti var. Mahzenlere kapattığımız kadın mahkeme değil. Onlar için bir casusluk yapıyordu. Onun önünde konuştuklarını hatırlamaya çalış sevgili abla. Aile tatilini bu yılın başlarında yapmanız tavsiye edilir. Doğruluk mu cesaret mi, oyun sonu sevgili Vivian. 6 torba Teganter madeni parasının Blackheart armasının arasına sarılmış ve Valreox'u var üstüne okunuyor üstündeki çantanın tahtasına çakılmış hale bulunması skandalı hayal edemezsiniz. Aylarca konuşulacak imparatorluk ailesinin bir kuzeninin bu korkunç Venatori ile ilk kişi olabileceğini düşünmek hoş değil. İnsan ne düşüneceğini bilmiyor. Yani arkadaşlarınız en iyi eğlenceyi üretir. Kısa bir süre sonra tekrar yazın, çay içmeyeli çok uzun zaman oldu. Falanlar filanlar. Nevada Tevint arasındaki savaşı durdur. Montfort kişileri. Biz nereye, buraya gideceğiz değil mi? Aynen. Yaz kutlamasını ihsan et.
Inquisitor.
At your service.
Let's see what we have.
Buraya gidelim. Ne gurur yaratmıştı.
With an illuvion, Corypheus could cross into the Fade in the flesh.
Indeed. The Inquisitor can attest that these artifacts still work if one knows how to use them.
What happens when Corypheus enters the Fade?
Why, he will gain his heart's desire and take the power of a god. Or, and this is more likely, the lunatic will unleash forces that tear the world apart.
I won't allow it. I can't.
Indeed, should Corypheus succeed, do not doubt you would be first to feel his holy wrath.
Pardon me, but does this mean everything's lost unless we get to the Illuvian before him?
Corypheus has a head start, no matter how quickly our army moves.
We should gather our allies before we march.
Can we wait for them? We should send our spies ahead to the Arbor Wilds.
Without support from the soldiers, you'd lose half of them.
Then what should we do?
You overcome it. All three of you together. Josephine, have our allies send scouts to meet us in the wilds. Liliana, your fastest agents will join them. Together, we'll have enough spies to slow down Corypheus' army until Cullen's soldiers arrive.
Such confidence. But the Arbor Wilds are not so kind to visitors. Old elven magic lingers in those woods.
We'd be remiss to not take advantage of your knowledge, Lady Morgan. Please, lend us your expertise.
'Tis why I came here, although it is good to see its value recognized.
Any further instructions, Inquisitor?
The Inquisition began as a handful of soldiers. Thanks to you, we're now a force that will topple a self-proclaimed god. I could ask for no finer counsel, no better guidance.
I speak for all of us when I answer. We could ask for no finer cause.
We'll hound Corypheus in the wilds before he can find the temple or this illuvion.
Ne gurur yaratmıştır. İngizisyon artık hesaba katılması gereken bir güç. Müttefiklerini askerlerini toparlamaya çağırın ve İngilizyoncu Trevelyan'ın ordusuyla Arbor Wills'ta doğru yürüyün. Burada Corypheus'un fanatikleriyle son bir kez karşılaşacaklar. Kara büyücü Wills'ta uzun bir süredir kayıp olan ve Fade'e fiziksel olarak girmesine ve gücüne sahip çıkmasına izin verilen bir elf eserini bulmadan önce İngilizyon Corypheus'u durdurmalıdır. Hadi bakalım. Gidiyoruz. Final görevi mi yoksa bundan sonra devam edecek mi? Tepkilerimizin hepsi toplanıyor galiba. Savaş başlıyor.
Inquisitor.
How goes the battle, Captain?
The Red Templars fall beneath our blades, your worship. Commander Cullen says they're nearly finished. Our scouts saw Corypheus traveling towards an elven ruin to the north. We can clear you a path through his armies.
Do only what you must. We need enough people for a celebration when we get back to Skyhold.
We will not fail you, my lord, no matter what comes. Andraste guide you, Inquisitor.
I wonder, is it Andraste your soldiers invoke during battle, or does a more immediate name come to their lips?
They show me respect, Morrigan. No one mistakes me for the Maker.
True. You are far more likely to come to their aid than a chantry fable, but I digress. If your scouts report accurately, I believe these ruins to be the Temple of Mathal.
Which is?
A place of worship out of elven legend. If Corypheus seeks it, then the alluvion he covets lies within. Let us hope we reach this temple before the entire forest is reduced to ash.
Şimdi bizim elemanların silahlarını dağıtalım bir. Şeyimizi alalım. Tamam, daha önce gelmediğimiz bir bölge. Evet, başlayalım. Bugün bakalım bizimle gelecek mi? Yanına gidiyoruz.
Now that's a view. Get your blood going.
If the soldiers aren't careful with their flyers, they'll do Corypheus's work for him.
Do you sense the magic crackling? Something more powerful than the Red Templars stirs.
Empress Celine's general is just down the hill, Inquisitor. He wishes to join you for the last push.
İşte ilk ablukaya ulaştım.
enslaved at Adamant.
That or you got another set of wardens pissed at you somehow.
Düşecekler tabii. Sonra. Daha bir şey çıkar mı?
The monsters are running, your worship.
For the Inquisition!
There, ahead, an entire camp of Red Templars.
Watch yourself! Archers on the wall!
By elves.
It seems this temple of Mythal is not deserted after all.
Perhaps these creatures are the reason few return from the Arbor Wilds.
Kimleri bilir, onlar kaybediyor. Mesela bir problemimiz yok.
Inquisitor! The free mages stand with the light!
Evet. Nerede 10 numara saldırıyor? İyi. Arkadaşlar hem bize saldırıyor hem onlara saldırıyor. Yüklüyorum. Öyle değil. Buraya gitmeyeceğiz. İleride bir yol daha vardı, yanlış görmemek istedim. Bir bakalım. Hiç güzel ama düşük. İzlemiştim onu satayım.
these monsters, Inquisitor! The free mages stand with the light!
İki bölge. Böyle de yol var. Böyle de yol var. Hangisinden gitse bizim görev burada. Böyle gidelim.
Inquisitor. We're keeping them at bay. Follow the river to the temple. Son ablukayla yara olmadık.
I hear fighting ahead.
Namelana Sabanalet.
They still think to fight us, Master.
These are but remnants. They will not keep us from the Well of Sorrows.
Well of Sorrows?
be honored. Witness death at the hands of a new god.
Engellemedi. Ne oluyor lan? Patlattı. Kapışacağız büyük ihtimal.
It cannot be.
Across the bridge, now!
Araba geldi.
At last, Mathal's sanctum. Let us proceed before Corypheus interferes.
If he's here for a mirror, why'd Corypheus say he wants a well of sorrows?
I am uncertain of what he referred to.
Could they be the same? Could alluvian translate into well of sorrows?
No. It seems an alluvian is not the prize Corypheus seeks. Yes, I was wrong. Does that please you? Whatever the Well of Sorrows might be, Corypheus seeks it, and thus you must keep it from his grasp.
Let's find this well before Corypheus's people do. I want to know how Corypheus returned to life. We saw him die.
And his life force passes on to any blighted creature, Darkspawn, or Grey Warden.
Then Corypheus cannot die.
Finale galiba finale doğru gidiyoruz.
We'll find a way to stop him once we're done
Eğer
here.
bunun sonunda final olmazsa zaten
Archdemons possess the same
yeni
ability,
yan
and
görevler
still
falan
the
başlar
Grey
diye
Wardens are able to slay them. Yet Corypheus, they locked away. Perhaps they knew he could do this, but not how. The Temple of Mythal, constructed in an age when elves, not men, dominated this land. They believed Mythal a goddess of justice. Elves came here to request judgment, after they proved their worth.
Silence has reigned here for time beyond memory.
Why would this be here?
Something wrong.
It depicts the Dread Wolf, Fen-Harel. In elven tales, he tricks their gods into sealing themselves away in the beyond for all time. Setting Fen-Harel in Mythal's greatest sanctum is as blasphemous as painting Andraste naked in the chantry.
Some chantries display statues of Andraste's betrayer Mafarath as part of the chant.
It might fulfill a similar function, a reminder of vigilance for the faithful.
For all your knowledge, Lady Morrigan, you cannot resist giving legend the weight of history. The wise do not mistake one for the other.
Pray tell, what meaning does our elven expert sense lurking behind this?
None we can discern by staring at it.
We can send for historians once peace is brought to this forest.
The inhabitants of this temple may not appreciate guests.
Başka bir yol falan mı var acaba? O kapıdan geçemiyoruz.
It appears the temple's magics are still strong.
Is this Elven? Does it say anything about this Well of Sorrows?
Atishol vir Abalasan. It means enter the path of the Well of Sorrows.
There is something about knowledge, respectful or pure. Shiven. Shivenen. 'Tis all I can translate. That it mentions the well is a good omen.
At least we know the Well of Sorrows was important.
Supplicants to Mathal would have first paid obeisance here. Following their path may aid entry.
Not much of a lock if all you do is step on it.
'Tis a ritual, not a barred door. There is more here than earthly treasure.
Ya nasıl yapacağım nereden bileyim ki?
Do not step any place you have stepped before. There can be no vacillation. This is where petitioners walked the path of their gods.
It is where they paid fealty to the gods. I have seen it, in the Fade. Only the reverent were permitted to touch this ground, and only in solemn contemplation.
Ne oluyor? Oluyor. Dur. O zaman sıfırlanmış. Bir dakika. Şuradan başlamam lazım. Tamam. Neyse. Tamam, bir dakika.
Hold them off!
We might catch them.
Hold a moment. While they rush ahead, this leads to our true destination. We should walk the petitioner's path as before.
People are dying outside while we stand here. If we use the tunnel, more of our soldiers can flee.
In this case, I must agree with the witch. This is ancient ground, deserving of our respect.
You see the urgency? We cannot find the Well of Sorrows unprepared.
We don't need to reach the well first if we stop them before they find it.
Reach the well before they do and their plan is ended.
And your plan?
There is a danger to the natural order.
Burada kısa yol varsa onlar niye kullanmadı?
Legends walked Thedas once, things of might and wonder. Their passing has left us all the lesser. Corypheus would squander the ancient power of the well. I would have it restored.
I wasn't expecting your answer to be so romantic.
Trust me, your surprise is matched only by my own. Mankind blunders through the world, crushing what it does not understand. Elves, dragons, magic. The list is endless. We must stem the tide or be left with nothing more than the mundane. This I know to be true. I read more in the first chamber than I revealed. It said a great boon is given to those who use the Well of Sorrows, but at a terrible price.
What exactly? Did you not trust me enough to tell me about this price when you read it?
I hoped to find more
Bir de
information.
İngilizce
If
olmasa
I intended to cheat you, I would have feigned ignorance entirely. My priority is your cause, but if the opportunity arises to save this well, I am willing to pay the cost.
And gain what?
That is what we must discover. The rituals may point the way.
Samson. Samson muymuş? Samson delikten takip edin veya ritüelleri gerçekleştirin. Bunların düşüncelerini de öğrenebilsek keşke. Morrigan'ı ben yalnız bırakmayacağım ya.
Yes.
Are you certain Corypheus is using the power of the Blight to make himself immortal?
Perhaps you forget. I was in Ferelden during the Fifth Blight. I have seen a true archdemon rage. How Corypheus gained the power to send his soul into blighted bodies, that is the real question.
Will answering that question let us destroy Corypheus for good?
Perhaps. I would suggest first dealing with the well. If Corypheus obtains it, any chance of success could be lost.
I want to discuss the well again.
Oh, I see. An opportunity to use the well may not even arise. I understand this. All I meant to suggest is that, if it does, I be the one to do so. I am willing to accept the consequences.
I don't want you to be so eager for this unknown power you ignore its dangers, Morrigan.
I'm not a child grasping after a toy. I understand the risk of what I seek. Let us turn our attention to hunting your enemies, shall we? Discussion of the well can wait.
Gidelim hadi. Kaydımızı alalım. Bu arada arkadaşlar, bu görevi bitirmeden galiba bölüm sonu yapacağız. Çünkü bu bölüm belli uzun sürecek.
What's this?
I believe we are in the presence of the elven goddess Ondrul, Lady of the Hun.
Or a goddess of sacrifice, according to some.
Truly? I wonder if that is why Ondrul's patron animal is the hare. It is said the Dalish invoke her before a chase, especially if they happen to be stalking humans.
Humans clash with elves all the time. There's blood on both sides.
I do not favor either. One hears things in an Orlesian court. Many Orlesian commanders consider skirmishes against the Dalish excellent sport.
Böyle o bayağı büyük yapmışlar bunu. Bunu çekince ne oluyor? Bir açıldı. Bayağı büyükmüş. Neler yapmışlar? Hiç anlamadım ben. Bunlar bayağı büyük. Bunların hepsi birse o hayatta yapamayız. Bunlar beni takip ederse olmaz ki. Bunların bari burada beklesin. Galiba bunların hepsini kullanacağım ayrıca.
Indeed. Time to proceed to the next ritual, I should think.
Diğer tarafta açık. Umarım Morgan beni yanıltmaz. Morgan'ı görmeyi seçtik ama. Karmaşık geldi bana burası ya. Hele başlayacağım yeri yalnız seçiyorum. Ya işte bunlar geliyor diye oluyor galiba. Yok ya, bu beni uğraştıracak belli oldu. Biz bölüm sonu yapalım arkadaşlar. Videoyu beğendiyseniz beğenmeyi, yorum bırakmayı, abone olmayı unutmayın. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşürüz. Kendinize iyi bakın. Hoşça kalın.